What's up, y'all? I'm Kills at Wills.
I'm Billiam,
You're listening to the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast.
your favorite and your friend's soon to be favorite wrestling podcast.
Boy, we look mighty different today, don't we?
Hey!
Haters!
What is going on? Y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hi,
We are so
greetings.
happy to see you. And who are we?
Ooh,
Well, we
let's tell them.
are none other than your latest and greatest and hopefully your favoriteest wrestling podcast in the land. That's right. For the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
I'm Billiam.
And today, tonight, whatever it is you're joining our wonderful little corner of the internet, we're going to do what we always do, but with a little bit of twist, because we're going to give you some wrestling recap, but we're going to recap I still don't call, well, it's not technically a PLE or a pay-per-view. I mean, it's just a Saturday night main event.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
It's just the perfect name for it. So yeah, we're going to break that down a little bit. We're going to just run through it and tell you what happened and tell you what we thought, and that's it. We're going to do it.
We'll start off by
Right.
saying it was fine.
Correct.
That pretty much.
That's the best way to describe it. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was.
Bad. It was. It just was.
Oh, if it twere you, 'twould be terrific.
I got nothing.
No, little Robin Hood men in tights coming at you.
Tights.
Tights. All right. Do you want to start us off? You want me to start us off? How you want to do
Nah,
it,
go
Mike?
ahead, man. I think you have the notes right in front of you if you want to
All right.
hop into that.
Cool. Saturday night main event took place in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I will say, just off bat, the crowd was hype. It was a good crowd. It
Yeah.
was really good. Indiana.
Again, it's another one of those cities that hasn't had a live show. I mean, maybe a live show, but not like a televised show. And they get a half PLE. So yeah, they're hyped. They're like, welcome back. Thanks for coming back, kind of thing. So Fort Wayne, Indiana, checked off the list.
Our opening match was the 6-women tag match. It was Jade Cargill with Meechin and BFAB. They call themselves the Baddies, taking on the BFFs, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and your women's world champion.
Mommy.
No,
No, the WWE Women's Champion.
Women's WWE champion.
Correct.
Rhea Ripley. Jade and the baddies come out in some Michael Jackson inspired outfits. That's the first thing you notice.
Yep.
Jade's rocking kind of almost like Billie Jean inspired. She's rocking a sparkle glove with a hat. Meechin has a very cool looking smooth criminal inspired.
Yeah, with the blue and whatnot. Yeah.
And then BFAB it's just it fits the kind of gangster motif. I can't recall if it's really just ripped off of any one of MJ's other fitters, but I think it was just something to match the motif. So I thought that was really good. It looks like they finally kind of settled on a little crew entrance. Jade comes out and the baddies kind of get down and she does her thing, and so I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Meechin gets to show out in this match. She does the Styles Clash, which I think was really dope. Mm-hmm. She breaks that out the pocket. Charlotte, Alexa, and Rhea have this really great moment where it looks like Charlotte was rocking like an outfit where she's been given all these friendship bracelets, and she just rocked them all on a little fitter. So I thought that was a cool gesture. I never thought Charlotte Hill being a Charlotte Hill. I never thought Charlotte Flair being a face would suit her more than being a heel. But I like Charlotte Flair as a face.
I do too. I think we've talked about it before, where it definitely it took some getting used to because Charlotte had always done her best work as a heel. So we had always seen her be the bad girl, and when she came back and she wasn't sure what she was when she was feuding with Tiffy and just ended up being in the heel role. And then her teaming up with Alexa was probably the best move that in a very long time for her, and it's working really well. It's giving us the chance to see her bright, colorful side. Like her outfits are all like neon now.
Yeah,
She had another one
yeah,
like on SmackDown too, where Wade Barrett was just saying how her outfits are just distracting. They're just throwing off everybody's concentration. It's like, all right, Wade Barrett. I mean, I get it, but yeah. So
right.
it's fun to see Charlotte. She's having fun, which
Yeah.
again is if you're not having fun doing this, and why are you doing it? So
What are we doing? It's wrestling. What are we
right.
doing? Should have some fun. And you're talking about the outfits. Yeah, the outfits have gotten more interesting where they're not so much like female versions of her father's gear
Mm-hmm.
in a way. You know, they have more of her personality coming out. So I do think that's very cool. Charlotte, Alexa, and Rhea have this moment where Charlotte and Rhea are vibing and they give a handshake or something, and then Alexa runs up and kind of jumps and like they catch her, and so it's kind of like she's in the middle and she's so small she
Yeah.
can kick her feet.
She's like, we did it. We're doing it, guys.
We're all friends. See, you're
Yeah.
doing
Woo.
it, Peter. You're doing it, Peter. See.
Oh yeah.
uh, but whilst they're all having a good time and all that, you know, it's wartime. You have to keep your head on a swivel.
Right.
Jade takes advantage of all of that because she don't care about none of that. Hits
No.
Jaded on Rhea, and your winners are Jade Cargill and the Baddies. So
Absolutely.
they get to take one. They take one. That's Saturday Night Main Event. I thought
Yeah.
the match was good
Like
overall.
you were saying, I mean, we knew Jay Cargill and Charlotte, Alexa, Rhea. We knew they were going to show up because they always do. So it was like you said, it was good, nice to see Meechin uh, show up, show out, and just show what she can do because this is what she's been known to do. But again, WWE's kind of, I mean, no fault of her own, just kind of holding her back a bit. Just hasn't really given her much to do. So the fact that she was in the match, did a lot of cool moves. BFAB is getting better and better. She's
Yes.
still just BFAB, nothing to write home about. But Meechin was definitely the star of this match. So hopefully we'll get to see more of her in this fantastic role of hers. So hats off to the first match of the night.
That's all. First match of the night. It was a good match. I enjoyed it.
Twas.
That brings us to non-title match. It is Sol Ruka versus Becky Lynch, and Jessica Carr is the ref. So already, I loved it because whenever those two are together, it's just a wonderful thing.
Yeah, sparks
Them
fly.
back and forth. Um, Becky straight up shoves the strap at Sol and attacks before the bell. Like soon as Sol Ruka gets in there, it's a they got.
Yeah.
Jessica's like, come on, I haven't even run the bell, you know. So they get to have that moment right off the bat. Sol Ruka starts off hot though. Becky really helps sell Sol. Sol gets to show off and show out nice and early, but Becky pulls Jessica Carr into the Soul Snatcher, which has Jessica Carr ring the bell. So the winner by disqualification is Sol Ruka, but then Becky goes on ahead and attacks Sol after that and hits her with 3 manhandle slams and yeah, just gives Sol Ruka the business. So the match is okay, not the ending we would have liked, but I believe that's to set up what we have coming, which is a match for the belt at Clash of Italy. So it was a
Mhm.
nice little teaser, kind of an old school way of doing business. You have someone who makes a debut and the champion's like, no, you have to fight me first.
Earn
And
it.
then, which would have been a better path with Maxine Dupree if you wanted to do all of that. But they decided to do something different. So I'm glad they went about this the right way, not to keep
Yeah.
hammering on that. Yeah. Your
No,
thoughts?
that's fine. I agree. Match was good. Uh, Becky is the man, and she is living her best villain life currently. So that's a great way for a heel to start a match. Um, the transition where Becky pulled in Jessica Carr to take the Soul Snatcher. I mean, it didn't look great, but it's okay. Um, that move is hard enough on its own, and when you have moving parts of coming in another direction, it can get tough. So I mean, I don't blame anybody in particular for it. But like you said, this was all a reason just to have the title shot at the bigger show in Italy. It was
Yes.
just kind of like, here's a taste of what's coming. Um, but yeah, Becky was great, and I just keep being Becky Lynch, keep being the man
Yeah.
because I'm here
Yeah.
for it. And
This
Sol
version
Ruka
is
is always exciting. There were talks and rumors that she may have gotten a little injured during this match, but by all accounts, she'll be okay, good to go this weekend. So
yes.
we'll see what happens.
I do hope that the injury doesn't hamper the match.
Yeah,
It might go a little shorter than planned if the injury is kind of bad enough. Maybe they don't put the strap on her if they were going to. So hopefully it's nothing too serious that affects
hopefully.
kind of storyline. But you know how those things are.
Yep.
All right, that brings us to what I think was I probably my favorite match of the night. Personally, that's the
Hmm.
Intercontinental Championship match.
Oh
It
yes.
is all ego, Ethan Page against the champion, Cero Miedo Penta. Um, I think these cats have a really good back and forth. I don't have any like notes about any big moves or anything that stands out. Just the whole match and their chemistry already is really good. I'm trying to recall if they wrestled at all in Triple A. I want to say they might have because Ethan Page and Chelsea Green were the
Oh yeah, they
mixed
were the
tag
mixed.
champions at one point.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to just recall. I've only really just started watching Triple A on the regular, so I'm trying to recall if they wrestled. But if they hadn't, their chemistry looked really natural to me. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. Basically, at one point, Ethan tries to take off the ring post to get to Penta. Uh, Penta hits the ring post, but then he kicks out and tries to take one off. The ref sees and then he takes off the he goes and takes off another one. So Page hits the other one. Penta gets him in the Mexican Destroyer, and your winner, and still
Still.
your Intercontinental Champion, Cero Miedo. It's Penta. Like I said, I that was my favorite. I think it was my favorite match of the night. I just
Yeah,
thought
it
the
was.
chemistry, good showing by Ethan Page. Um, yeah, it was a good person for Penta to go up against. Like I said, their chemistry was really solid.
Yeah, it was a showcase to see Ethan Page on a grander scale. I don't know if they, like you said, I don't know if they got went at it at each other at AAA. I think Penta was already up here too when he was champion at AAA, so they might have just missed each other. But either way, it just happened. Like you said, it was solid. Nothing to write home about. I think Ethan Page kicked out of the Mexican Destroyer the first time, which
I
may have
believe
been
so.
yeah, if that was this match, so and that was the first time that somebody kicked out of it since he'd come to WWE. So that was cool to see. Nobody had done that before. We're definitely going to be seeing more of Ethan Page in the future, and Penta's just all around one of the favorites out there. So props on a solid match. And what was next? I can't remember what was next.
Next,
Yeah.
before we jump to next,
Oh, please.
no worries. Just want to keep telling the people we're saying it here. Y'all keep watching out for all ego Ethan Page, man. He should he like I want to I want to see him fight. I want to see him wrestle certain people so I can see the back and forth he has. Like I want to see him go back and forth with Miz. I want to see him go back and
Mm,
forth with Punk. I want to see him go back and forth with some of the better talkers out there. So uh, yeah, I look forward to seeing more of Ethan Page. Next, our co-main event of the evening. It was for the women's tag team championship. It was uh, that team with the name. You could say it.
oh, the
What's the team
irresistible
name?
force.
Hey, there it is. It is Nia Jax and Lash Legend. They are taking on Paige and Brie Bella. Little Brie Bam coming at you.
Mm,
Um, This match was okay. I think I want to see Paige in more singles action. I want to see her kind of carry a whole match. Um, Bree always looked really good, and if they're not going to give Lash Legends and Nia Jax the belts again anytime soon, then I would like to see Lash Legends solo run sooner than later because Lash Legend it could be a freaking superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so the match has an interesting ending. I always think it's very interesting when face people do heel things. So we get a roll up. Paige gets a roll up, and then Bree sticks her foot out and kind of holds Paige down because I think she's rolling up Nia, I
Yeah.
believe. And yeah, Bree's kind of, and the ref doesn't see it, so they get the win. And still, your tag team champions, and still Paige and
still.
Brie Bella. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What'd you?
Brie Bella is still rocking pretty much uh not a replica, but like what Dana Bryan used to wear with the maroons and the blacks and the whites. She does the yes kicks. Um I mean she's fine. She does a mean axe handle off the top rope. Hit a couple drop kicks. But yeah, the roll up, that's the second time they've done that to Nia too. They haven't done that to Lash, and I have a feeling Nia was like, yeah, just roll me up. Like because that's kind of a again for faces, that's kind of a crappy way to pick up the victory on with kind of cheap roll up victories.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and I just wonder. I wonder how bad the injury to
Nikki.
Nikki was that she's not back yet. I mean, maybe she's good and they're saving her, but I, I don't want to take anything away from Paige. Like it's good that she kind of got a strap as soon as she came back, but it's very clear. We very like we've said on this show before. They very clearly brought Brie Bella back so the Bella twins can have their moments and whatnot.
Yeah.
So this long going Paige and Bella thing, like cool, but
Same thing as Lash and Nia, just kind of
Nikki's
they'll
back,
be
you
better
just said, yeah.
separate.
Either that or just have another team have the belts till Nikki's good, and then you can have the Bellas have it. Like, don't
Right.
have Paige and Brie have it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Just as a
Like,
placeholder.
because it feels more. To me, it feels more like they're tag team champions. A, because they're friends. B, because WWE doesn't have another idea. And because
Right.
their tag team chemistry is not like super there. But I don't want to sound like a hater. I'm just
Yeah.
on it like I see it. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. Whatever.
Nah, that's the point of this podcast. To voice our opinions about this product.
Say that.
Nailed it.
Hey, guess what, y'all? Guess what it's time for?
We're there.
It's time for the main event of the evening. We have ourselves a World Tag Team Championship match.
A lot of tag team matches tonight.
It is the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins,
I hate the music.
Montez Fords. They want all the smoke.
And all the plastic cups.
Versus the World Tag Team Champions. It is the Vision, made up of this run of Austin Theory and Logan Paul. It's an okay match. It's an okay match. I feel like I feel like it would have been a little better if these cats would have maybe built. It was a bunch of attacks. There's a bunch of Street Profits coming out and jacking them up. I feel like I wish they would have built some more match chemistry. Maybe have some matches where maybe it has like false finishes or maybe ends in disqualifications, things like that, but at least have some reps going in.
Or get like one-on-ones where like Montez would
Sure.
take on Austin Theory, something like that. Because the only other match they had before this was the tornado tag with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker involved. So that doesn't really move this title match forward in any way. But it was great to see the Street Profits back. I don't like their new song. I want the old one back. As with a few of the other ones, I think um,
Is that a new Street Profits song? I didn't notice. Is
I
that
don't know.
new?
It didn't sound like the old one where you were able to like it didn't fit with the fist pumping thing. Like it just I don't know. It didn't seem like the same one. It seemed like an older one or I don't know. It wasn't the one they had before they left the last time, I don't think.
I
If it
have to
was,
peep again.
I don't know. But didn't sound
Huh.
like it because
Tell us in the comments.
yeah,
Fact check.
I'm
Fact check out.
usually pumping because Montez is usually all the way down to the ring and he wasn't really doing that until he got to the end because it didn't really fit. I don't know. But the solo
Huh.
cups flying out in the beginning was pretty fun. So that's always a fun touch.
That is very fun. That is very fun. At one point, the Vision tried to walk off, and that's not working. But
Classic.
as most things happen with the Vision, it's never really just the one person. It's never really fair. So Braun Breaker, of course, comes out. He tries to spear, but he gets
Oh, this was
bucked by
great.
Dawkins. That was super cool. It just bow.
Yeah,
That was really
Montez like leapfrogged over him and Dawkins like checked him over the announce table, like with authority. It
with
was
authority.
impressive.
No, it looked great. It looked really
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Uh, at one point, Paul Heyman. It looked like the Street Profits really get to win. There was a really good sequence, and then Paul Heyman puts Theory's foot on the rope. That was
Yeah.
that was a really close one. Again, you're dealing with the Profits and the Profits. You're dealing with the Vision, so the brass knuckles come out. Logan Paul hits Montez with the brass knuckles, takes advantage. So your winners, and still,
And still.
tag team champions, Logan Paul and Austin Theory, division.
Yep.
Rumor is, and we will confirm later if y'all watch our weekly recap, Logan Paul suffered a little bit of an injury, I guess, during that match, which I tell you what, y'all.
What a blurred vision this is.
What is going on with the Vision? The Vision needs some clear eyes or something. Somebody call Stein.
They need some glasses. Something.
You'd be better off being on the cover of Madden.
Ugh. Madden might have a better rate at this point. I'd be better off being on the Madden cover.
I think Danhausen cursed the Vision before Danhausen showed up or something, man.
Must have. That curse is real.
Must have.
Curse
anyway, y'all. Hey, Saturday night main event. It was another one that came and went. It was an event that had a beginning, had a middle, and had an end.
And now it can go. Bye-bye.
And now it will see another one in 3 months, 4 months. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, July, something like that.
Yeah, pretty sure though they do about 3 or 4 of these a year at this point.
Yeah, it's quarterly.
One per. I was going to say like one per quarter at this point.
Yeah. Although this was the first one since December, since Cena's last match. So
yeah.
But yeah, they're about quarterly. I think they said they announced the next one's in July, August, something in the summer. So look forward to that.
When that happens, we'll cover that too, because that's what we do here at the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. But hey, that's it. I have things to do. He has things to do. We know that y'all have things to do. But before we let y'all go, hey, Billiam.
Yes.
Would you mind telling the wonderful people at home how they can help us out on our wonderful little podcast, little thing show we have going on here?
Absolutely, haters. Well, as you know, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. Tell your friends that your favorite wrestling podcast will soon be their favorite wrestling podcast. You're getting the idea now. Also, comment down below. Let us know what you think of this Saturday night's main events and what match you're looking forward to later on, what you want to hear more or less of, blah, blah, blah. You get it. Also, you can find us on Instagram, Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. And if you want to just listen to us, We're up to date on Spotify and Apple Music.
Oh man, we thank you so much for going and stopping on by and having us be in your wonderful little distraction from the craziness that's happening all over the world right now. We hope we made you laugh. We hope we made you smile. We hope we made you think about some really good wrestling. And we hope you have a very good day, night, whenever it is you watched us for the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Will.
I am Billiam.
Hey, we're going to see y'all on the next one.
Bye, y'all.
This has been a Section 8 Wrestling Podcast production.